Quid Pro Joe?
I'm going to say this only 7 times, so you better listen good.
We're not going to give you the $1 billion.
The stated quid pro quo?
They said, you have no authority. You're not the president.
Use leverage, use essentially extortion.
The president said, I said, call him.
It would be funny if it wasn't such a graphic portrayal.
I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion.
That's a quid pro quo.
An explicit proffer of a quid pro quo.
You know what I'm asking, and so I'm only going to say this a few more times.
I said, you're not getting $1 billion.
I mean, you don't get more quid pro quo-y than that, right?
And I'm going to be leaving here, and I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours.
To extort support.
If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money.
That is an explicit quid pro quo.
And by the way, don't call me again.
Quid pro quo.
I'll call you when you've done what I asked.
Oh, son of a got fired.
Explicit quid pro quo.
It's hard, very hard to complicate something pretty darn simple.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to read in between the lines much to get a quid pro quo.
We're not going to give you the $1 billion.
This is sort of simple and easy to understand, the quid pro quo.
I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion.
His own words are the best evidence against him.
And more obvious that there was a quid pro quo.
That is what is so shocking to so many people.
Where he's actually having some kind of a quid pro quo kind of a deal that he's trying to make.
The quo was sufficiently separated from the quid.
Well, we have a quid and we have a quo. We may not have the pro.
I hope there's fairness. Joe Biden and his wife, Jill, have served for decades.
Quid pro quo.
And they want to go back.
Quid Pro Joe.